The top NBA players in 2022. Hi, welcome to our channel. Today we list out top NBA players in 2022. But before we start the video, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. 10. Kawhi Leonard. Where he stands right now, Leonard hasn't played this season after tearing his ACL in last year's playoffs. The last time we saw Leonard on the court, he closed out the Mavericks with a 45-point explosion in Game 6, then near triple-double in Game 7 to advance to the next round. Leonard is a mid-range maestro and brute on offense who's taken on a bigger playmaking burden in LA, a career-high 5.2 assists per game last season. We never know how players will return from injury, but Leonard's game isn't reliant on athleticism, and we're expecting him to return to top 10 form when he takes the floor again. 9. Anthony Davis. Where he stands right now, Davis hasn't quite found the level he played at in the 2020 playoffs when he helped lead the Lakers to the championship in the bubble. Though his jumper and aggressiveness have seemingly disappeared, he remains perhaps the most tantalizing talent in the NBA. Currently out with an ankle injury, Davis elevates the Lakers' ceiling with his rim-patrolling defense and his versatility on offense. 8. Luka Doncic. Where he stands right now, with his step-back threes, crafty handles, and all-around floor vision, Doncic is an offense unto himself in a way that few others are. Conditioning and durability remain an issue for the 22-year-old, but he's still undeniably one of the league's most dominant players, capable of seizing control of a game at any moment. 7. James Harden. Where he stands right now, after a slow start to the season, Harden has begun to round into the form that often had him squarely in the MVP race each year. Like Doncic, Harden's ability to hit step-back threes, knife into the lane, and create for others makes him an offense unto himself. We haven't seen peak Harden for sustained periods in Brooklyn, but the Nets will reach a whole new level if he gets there. 6. Joel Embiid. Where he stands right now, perhaps the best two-way big man in the NBA, Embiid does things that shouldn't be possible for a man his size. Of late, Embiid has taken over in the clutch, baffling defenses with arrays of crossovers, hesitations, and fadeaway jumpers on the perimeter, carrying Philadelphia's fortunes on his shoulders. With Embiid on the court, the fifth-place 76ers outscore opponents at a rate that would make them a top 4 team in the league. 5. Nikola Jokic. Where he stands right now, Jokic may be having the best individual season in the NBA. He's averaging career highs in rebounds and effective field goal percentage while maintaining his status as the best passing big man ever, and one of the best passers in general. He's also an underrated defender, even if he's not one to shut down the paint entirely. The Nuggets' 9.5 scoring margin with Jokic on the floor would be third best in the league if it were sustained. When he sits, their scoring margin is worse than the last-place Orlando Magic. He has a rightful claim to the number 1 spot, though postseason success is the only thing holding him back. 4. Stephen Curry. Is Curry's tremendous load on offense catching up to him? The two-time MVP's shooting numbers are down this season, despite a scorching hot start to the year. Nonetheless, a cold Curry still commands defensive attention like no other player in the league. His gravity on offense makes the Warriors go, and his unselfishness is unlike any other star player in the league. The good news for Curry and the first-place Warriors is that things should get easier for him again as Klay Thompson nears his return. 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Where he stands right now, placing the reigning Finals MVP and champion third almost feels like an insult. Antetokounmpo is perhaps the best two-way player in the NBA, a monster weak-side help defender and a wrecking going downhill on offense. Maybe his jumper will never come around, but Antetokounmpo continues to find ways to get to the rim, anyway. Arguably no player plays with as much force as Antetokounmpo. 2. LeBron James. Where he stands right now, James has been playing like he is out to prove a point. James has long been in uncharted territory, but producing like this at his age is unheard of. Sure, James, who now plays all 5 positions on any given night, relies on the three-pointer more and more, but he shoots it at a decent clip. And he still has plenty of bounce and quickness off the dribble, as he can regularly blow past defenders and get to the rim. He may have lost a step or two, but he remains the ultimate floor general, capable of commanding a game. 1. Kevin Durant. Where he stands right now, it's difficult to argue that there's a better player in basketball than Kevin Durant right now. He's leading the league while scoring the ball efficiently, yet still below his own standards, and has one of the most well-rounded games in the NBA. Durant can make any pass, rebounds the ball well, and is an underrated defender who scrambles around the court and uses his length to bother opponents. So that's all. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friend circle.